What's up, ball sniffers? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 82. I'm just gonna say you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm recording voiceovers or intros for 3 different podcasts right now before I go on vacation, so I might be a little scattered. I think I did. So I recorded this episode 82 with Vahrii about a week and a half ago. So, I mean, I'm not going to be able to clearly watch the whole video and tell you what it was about. Because, I mean, a lot has happened since then, and I've recorded multiple episodes since then. So please bear with me. But nonetheless, Vahrii, I just want to say thank you for coming on. He brought his wife. I thought that was really cool. We had a good conversation. We talked about, his ups and his downs and his year as a whole. And I think he's very inspirational to me, and if you really listen to him and really pay attention to what he's been through in his life, I think you can get some inspiration out of him too. He's always been he was kind of the first one to fuck with me, man, and I really, 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 really appreciate that, and it really means a lot to me that he speaks highly of me and other people. He's very uplifting, very, very much, putting on for other people. So if y'all want to help him out, go check his music out. Help him out by attending and buying tickets and supporting and promoting his new venture, 806 versus Everybody. We kind of talked about that, and they have a show coming in February. And before that comes out, I'll get back together with him and we'll do another one. But nonetheless, this was a great one. Vahrii, you're a good friend. I really love having you on, and I appreciate what you do, man. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy.
2, 1.
We're live as I'm pouring sweet tea.
Yeah.
Shout out to Red Diamond. I'm nervous because we're all sober in this motherfucker for the first time ever.
It's pretty cool.
Vahrii, man. I'm glad you're back.
Yes, sir.
Welcome home. Welcome back to the episode. I don't know if you've been here, but it's good to see you. You're looking good and you're looking new.
I appreciate that, man. I feel great. Actually, I feel like the best I've ever felt in my whole entire life right now.
Sweet, man. It's good to hear. So, straight off the back, so you're 100% free?
Yeah. Right now, it's all freedom right now.
Yep.
Yes, sir. First time in my life since I was like 12.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
How's that feel?
It feels great, man. I don't have all that weight on my shoulder,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Julian, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Can you see my head? Can y'all see my head right now?
Just a bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be able to. Whenever you talk, I'll move back so you can see you.
That's
so if you want to introduce who we are, you're sitting next to.
Oh, yeah. This is my queen right here, Leanna.
Hi.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Welcome to the Snake Pit.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here. Glad everything's going all right,
I'm
man.
excited to be here.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
Yes, sir. So how's it been going with you?
It's been a good month, man.
Right. I'm seeing all the interviews you drop, catching up.
Yeah. I'm on a path to, I'm going to do Sober January, so I'm preparing
Are
for
you?
that.
That's a thing? That's badass.
I guess. I don't know. So I'm preparing
That's cool.
for that.
Yeah.
Been working out. I've been just working on myself. I guess you have too, huh?
Beautiful. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've been reading?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot, man. A lot of reading. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I've been on to some great books right now. I kind of credit that to the reason why I'm here right now, just basically I'm reading about stuff like the law of attraction and whatnot. Some great books. Throw right off the top is The Secret and The Greatest Secret. 2 great books that everybody should own if they want to kind of manifest like the greatest life, like beyond their wildest dreams type thing,
Yeah, I think you've always said that, like manifesting your dreams.
Yes, sir.
Your reality.
Yes, sir. And so I'm kind of like, while I was gone just now, I was kind of like going through all of this stuff and just kind of just reconfirming everything that I've been believing for the longest time.
Nice, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I saw you mention books, so I'm working my way to reading. I don't like to read, but I need to read.
It's beautiful, man, especially if you get something that's kind of like, it contributes to your growth,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I started off reading Logic dropped a book. It's a fictional book, It's called Supermarket. It's actually a great book, but I started with something like that, just kind of kill time. And I wasn't really too like into that type of world anymore. I don't like the fictional stuff no more.
Okay.
I'm kind of trying to read stuff that contributes to my growth and whatnot.
Nice.
And I feel like these books are doing it. Right now I'm doing some crazy stuff right now. So it's pretty cool.
What are you doing? What's going on in your life now that you're in the free world?
First and foremost, getting straight back to the music. As always, yes, sir. The music's coming together great. I started writing some my first day back, and
Nice.
it was incredible. It's always something good. But like I said, my new stuff that I drop like right now, it always ties the last thing I drop. And that's the beauty of it. So I find like something like that kind of, it's the same right here with you. I feel like every podcast you do is just better than the last one, you know?
Yeah, man, you got to improve, right?
Yes, sir.
Especially for us who just trying to get it out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so.
But it's been a great year for a lot of people, man, especially for you. It has for myself as well.
It's been a good year.
2020, I did the most. I did everything that I didn't really think I'd be achieving this soon, you know?
Yeah, the hat was bothering me. So I took it off. Yeah, man. So you're going in hot to 2021?
Yes, sir.
You got a lot of plans?
Yeah,
Secrets?
I mean, we're already going to take out to Houston
Yeah, I saw
January
that.
30th. Yes, sir. Man, dude, I was at a point where I was kind of, I like being around people a lot, you know? I like getting vibes off people and whatnot. I got to the point that I couldn't really do nothing by myself, you know? And my wife, she's always with me as well. But like going out and whatnot to like the concert and whatnot and everything, you know, we got kids as well. So she can't always like necessarily be right there by my side, you know? So I was kind of looking into other people, like trying to have somebody to always attend something with me, you know? And kind of like whenever I came over here this last time, I didn't come with somebody, you know? And I think that was why I was real messed up that night, you know? I was trying to cope with a lot of stuff that I was going through, you know?
Yeah, that was a yeah, especially for y'all, man. That was a challenging time.
Yeah.
And I was even, me, I was feeling the effects too, man. That was a weird time. That
Yes,
was
sir.
a weird time.
It definitely was, man. And
Yeah.
then I had one of the craziest nights of my life, like literally the day after that I came over here, you know? And even then, I just felt so alone, you know? And so now what I'm planning to do is like, I got my rock that's right here next to me, you know? And so everything I'm doing is just, it's all a team effort, you know? She really helped establish me as an artist. It's the reason why I am an artist right now, you know, going as hard as I do with it is because I got my whole family who like looks up to me and they want me to go, you know, they push me to go and do all this stuff, you know?
Yeah,
But-
And we believe in them.
I was just about to say, you're a ride or die, aren't you? You
Yeah,
fucking
for
stuck
real.
with him. You kept us updated. Were you helping with the 806 versus everybody Instagram and all that, or?
Yeah.
Because I know you reached out to me to like shout him out and all that, so
Yeah.
you were in it, huh? You
I
really
was.
are, man.
I
That's
was there
crazy.
every day with them, going through
Yeah.
it with them just as well.
I
Yeah.
bet that was just being away from everybody sucked, huh? I don't
Yeah,
know.
nah, man, it really does.
Well,
And,
maybe it'll help you stay away from it. So
yeah,
you think about
definitely.
it.
You know, I feel like it was very well needed because you know I just got locked up in August and
After the podcast.
yeah, man.
Or no, you just got out.
Yeah, no.
And then you came and did the
Yeah, I just
podcast.
got out. And I felt like that was kind of just too much of a flash, you know? Like the universe was like, I'm not gonna let you go through it like that. You're gonna have to test that water just a little bit longer just to make sure you know for sure you don't want to go back in there.
Yeah.
And man, dude, I was gone away. Not too long, but this is the longest time I've ever been gone away, like ever. Like I've been locked up almost every single year since I was like 12 years old. And every time it's always been like a weekend type thing, 1 week, 2 weeks, you know, never longer than a month type thing. And so being gone for so long like this, it was hard.
Yeah. That's
And-
He was
crazy.
pretty strong through it, though. You can't just. He was pretty strong. He was so strong.
Yeah, and there's people that I feel like why I was staying strong is because there's people that are gonna go actually sign for some time. You know, like they're doing like 12 years, signing for 5, signing for 10. Like people are about to go in there for some years, and I'm only in there for a little bit of time. So I kind of made it to my advantage to kind of just take advantage of the situation and get myself correct all the way through and realize what I want. Started reading a lot of books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And it was
Nice.
something like that. It was just, you got to be sure what you want. And I'm sure of what I want. You know, I've always been sure. It's always been this music. But as I was going through a lot of different things, like especially with Edward and whatnot, a lot of stuff like that was killing me and kind of like knocking the focus off of me. You know, I felt like I was focused, especially after we got back from Houston. You know, but I was still trying to fill that void in my heart. You know, and so anytime I wasn't with my wife and my kids, you know, I would go out. Like I'd either be with my cousin, but my cousin was just locked up at this time too. While we were doing the 806 versus everybody.
Damn.
And that's my go-to too, you know, like that's somebody. I don't really talk to too much people, and I don't like associating with too much people, and just because I'm not in the vibe like that, you know. I would rather just have one solid person and go about it with them, you know. But my cousin being gone, Edward being gone, me having to go out to these shows and whatnot, like it was kind of like some adjustments I had to make, you know.
Hell yeah, I get it. That's crazy.
And everybody, I don't know what kind of vibe everybody gets off of me, but like last time I was so fucked up here, like that night, and
I didn't ever release that podcast.
Yes, man, and I'm thankful that you did not do that. Yeah, I had my wife up like. Has Rattlesnake Roy released that podcast? She's like, no, baby, I'm not seeing it. I was
gonna, but then, you know, that shit happened. I was like, nah, I can't do that. That's not cool.
Dude, fucking thank you.
Yeah, that's in the hard times.
That's cool. I still want like a little version of it if that's possible. Just like shoot it to my email or something.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll put it on the flash drive and give it to you. Yes, it's in my hard drive right now.
Yes, I would love that. But that next day at the show, man, I made not so much of a promise to myself, but just like I'm not gonna get fucked up at all until after I go on, because like I was telling you, around that time I was gonna actually do a live performance. I didn't know how it was gonna go and how everything was gonna work out with everybody else, but I was the only artist that night to perform all my lyrics live, like. And so there was
This was 806 versus everybody?
806 versus everybody.
Yeah.
And that was not something that I could mess up, you know? I saw a lot of people get fucked up, and people way before they even went on, you know, they were already like two-turned. And I was like, shit, I had my DJ like kind of telling him like, yo, bro, don't drink right now. Just wait until maybe even after my performance, you know, just kind of keep it cool, learn everything that you can, do everything that you can, like on point, and then it'll give us something to celebrate once we get done. Yeah. I did end up getting drunk at the end of it, you know, but it was pretty cool, man. But once I got away this time, whenever I went to jail, you know, I realized that a lot of that stuff, it kind of fades off the good times, you know, like I cannot remember a thing from that night from whenever I came here. And it's some of your best nights that you have, you know. You want to remember those so bad, but as hard as you try, you know, you can't, because there's that little substance right there blocking it. So right now I came out, man, and I don't have nothing holding me back. I don't have nothing that's telling me I can't drink, you know. I don't have nothing that's telling me I can't smoke and do what I usually do, you know. But it's just, I think it's the freedom right now. Like, it's usually the temptation that I can't have it that makes me want it even more. I didn't want
to be the temptation to drink, so that's why I stayed sober.
That's badass.
So,
first sober podcast.
Yeah, so I didn't want to be that guy. Like you said, I figured you were like, you know, you could drink if you wanted to, especially if you brought your wife. But
yes, sir.
We'll do it sober. We'll have fun.
Yes, sir.
We'll show y'all. Julian, you're always sober, man. You always enjoy it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's a nice life, you know. You're not always fucked up. I can't take alcohol too well. I get fucked up and I'll wake up in the morning with a hangover and everything, you know. So that's why I kind of pick and choose whenever I'm gonna get messed up, you know, because I gotta make sure tomorrow I don't have not a thing to do, you know. But now in my life, man, it's like almost every day since I've been out, it's like something busy, like the day after the next, you know. It's just everything. Every day is busy as it can possibly be. So. This whole mindset that I'm on it's keeping me solid and whatnot. I got my family, which is the only people that I really need. I saw who was really there for me whenever I was gone, you know. A lot of people, but not the ones who I thought were going to be there, you know, like the ones who I thought would like be hitting either her up or me up trying to get some information or see what was going down. I didn't really hear from those people. It was a lot of people that I didn't really expect to be there. They were there. And nice. So that was pretty cool. You know, it just kind of put my whole relationships into perspective, you know, like who I should be keeping close to me and who I should be putting out, you know. And so that's why right now I'm not talking to as much people, but everything that I'm doing is so now it's just me, and I'm locked tight with it, you know. And Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of stuff going. I'm trying to get my whole 2021 year just booked full and try
That's
to.
a good way to stay focused, no?
Yes,
See what
sir.
you're gonna do.
Yes, sir. Just I'm trying to have everything planned out. That's what these books been telling me. You know, you kind of got to know what you want, write them down. You know, and then execute. You know, it's all about execution. So I can handle a lot of this stuff, and I've always had to have somebody next to me. You know, and it's just I don't know why it's just dawning on me, but it's like, yo, you got someone that's like perfect, ready to go with you. She's always telling me, she's like, I'm ready, like let me know. And
Yeah,
she
cool
she
you brought
really
her on.
is. Yeah, and she had to come on, man. Ain't no way I could have done this without her. She's literally this whole year, man. Really my whole career being Vahrii, and then before this, Kennedy Fields. Like she's been right there by my side. Like she's someone that's right there as I'm writing the songs. She'll throw in words like, you should use this. Yeah, and like it was the same way. It's like whenever I got out and I got right back to the music, she's right there next to me again, you know. I'm reading her the song like, yo, look what I got. And then I'm showing it to her. She's like, throw in this word. And I'm like, I see where you're going with that. Let me try it. And then I'll try it. And of course, it works out just perfect.
Nice.
Yes. So, I mean, right now, everything that I can possibly do, I'm doing it with my wife. I don't really need no other like person next to me and whatnot, you know. Nobody really truly knows what I want. They think they know what I want, you know, and so they'll be talking for me most of the time. But nobody truly knows what I want. They don't know how it is whenever I go home. They don't know how it is like going through my day-to-day basis, you know, life, you know. They don't know what I truly want. They just kind of see me here and there, and then of course they see me on some good times when I'm turning up and doing my thing and whatnot. So they think I'm like that, you know, but I'm not truly like that, you know. I'm going through a lot of shit same way as anybody else, you know, every day. So it's kind of cool to have somebody that's right there by my side who knows exactly what I need, exactly what I want, you know. And shoot, man, I'm ready for this. We're going back to Houston, same place that we were supposed to perform at that night.
Yeah, so I was wondering. So
Yeah, same exact place.
you going by yourself?
Yeah, well, okay, so Key, I think Gold Band game.
Yeah, I saw they were going.
Yeah, they're all going too. Germ's going back out there.
Whoa.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a little rendezvous, you know. It's gonna be cool. But instead of me tagging along with one of them, you know, like how I did last time, like me and John made it a point to, we'd get in the car and we'd go over there. We took Edward with us and whatnot, you know. And there's just, I got these feelings, man. Like something told me not to go to Houston, you know. I even told my wife, like, baby, I don't want to go. She's like, you paid all this money though, like, and you're just about to drop it just off the rip, you know. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it too much. I ended up going, and some just told me the whole time before we went, it's like, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be here, blah blah blah. I didn't know what for or why I was getting that feeling, but now we know why I got that feeling, you know. And even prior to the night that I got arrested over here, I caught a feeling. I just had some type of feeling that I shouldn't have even came to Lubbock that weekend, and I ended up coming. And I got drunk, man, and we were already chilling. We were at my aunt's house and whatnot, having Halloween and all that. And I got done there. We were all turning down from there, and I've been having this song that I was getting together, and I'm like, I'm in a great vibe. Like, let me try to knock this out. And I go drop my wife off and kids at the house and whatnot, and I get in the car and I start taking off to the studio. And luckily they pulled me over right there in the studio, but I was going like 60 and 40. Yeah, and so they pulled me over right there, caught a warrant for me, and from like 2017 that I kind of forgot about, yeah. And that put me on a hold for a little bit, you know. I got locked up here in Lubbock, waited till I bonded out and whatnot, and once I bonded out from over here in Lubbock, then they took me over there to a whole nother county. So,
damn.
Yeah, so it was a crazy process.
But that's all done?
Yeah, that's all done, man. I just barely went to court last Thursday, and I guess just everything going on, they kind of just hit me with all right, well, I was supposed to get a year, and
oh shit,
yeah, man. So I'm thinking I'm about to be set back for a whole year. Like, I'm thinking everybody who's out here doing all this, you know, is doing all this. Like, damn, where are they gonna be in a year? They're just, if they're on the right path, they're gonna be far. And I'm here. I'm stagnant. You know, I can't really do too much from
Yeah,
here.
that must have sucked.
Yeah, man. So it was already getting me almost. It almost got me into the mind state where like I'm about to be gone for a little bit. I'm hitting on my wife like, baby, like I'm almost stressing in there like, babe, I need you to drop this song for me. Like from inside jail, I'm like, babe, you need to drop this song for me just to keep me relevant while I'm gone, you know? And she's like, all right. So I let her through everything, every step. Luckily, I got a great memory, you know? I let her through every step and showed her how to drop a whole song on YouTube, you know? So she did that for me while I was in there. And so everything that you see on that video, that's all her. And it was pretty badass, man. It was pretty badass.
Yeah.
I was very happy in jail, you know. Nobody's doing that type of thing, you know.
That's dedication right there, people.
Yes, sir. And then they hit me with the, all right, man, well, we're going to offer you 30 days. And since you've already done 30 days, we're going to go ahead and give you time served and you're going to get out of here. I'm like, yo, what? Like,
they just dropped it on you like that?
Yeah, man. And I wasn't prepared. I woke up like 10 in the morning one morning and they just came over to intercom, said my last name and whatnot. And they're just like, you got court. I got court. I don't even got a lawyer or anything, you know. I just kind of got blindsided and I'm like kind of almost scared to walk into the courtroom and shit, you know. I'm like, damn, I don't got no lawyer. I ain't talked to nobody. Everybody just hit me with whatever they can. And I kind of represented myself, and they gave me that option. If I wanted to get a court-appointed lawyer or pay for a lawyer, they were going to make me postpone my date 30 days from then. So that court date was December 10th, I believe, and I ended up, it would have got pushed back to January 10th. And so I still wouldn't be here right now. But,
damn,
dude, like I said, this law of attraction stuff is wild. I manifested everything that was going to happen. I'd write this stuff down. I'd look at it. I'd repeat these affirmations and whatnot, you know. And I knew I was going to be out. My wife wrote down that I'd be out before Christmas. And I was like, probably don't say that, you know. Like, she's like, why? If I can say anything, I'm going to say that you're going to be out before Christmas. And shoot, what's today?
Christmas 2020, I thought.
Yeah, Christmas 2020. And now we're December 17th, you know. I'm like, not too far away from Christmas.
By 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
And New Year's.
Yes, sir. New Year's is actually my daughter's birthday, too. So
Yeah, it's my mom's birthday.
New Year's Day, yeah.
The first.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
after that day, it's sober.
Man, that's going to be pretty cool, man.
I guess.
How long do you go without drinking, usually? You good without it, or you're kind of like a daily drinker?
I used to be a daily drinker. This month, I haven't been, but
No?
I just drink I quit drinking beer.
What are you drinking?
Whiskey.
Oh, man.
Well, I quit drinking. Oh, yeah, I pretty much quit drinking beer, so I've been drinking whiskey. So, I mean, it's all in your head, you know. You just fucking overthink. I don't know.
Yeah,
now that I've done this one and I'm in it, like I know it's not bad.
Yeah,
It's just the
I mean,
same.
sometimes it feels like it's just the other person, though, like,
Yeah.
well, fuck, how are they gonna be, you know? Sometimes it could be boring. Sometimes.
Were you with me when we did that one
Which one?
last week? The fucking boring ass one.
I think so.
Yeah, that one sucked.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not posting that one.
Why not?
Fucking sucked, dude. He was silent. I hated that shit.
Oh,
that pissed me
man, that
off.
happens?
Sucks.
Long story. What are we at, man? Because I gotta make sure this other
21.
video uploaded real quick.
Oh, I already did.
Let me check before
Who you
we
got dropping?
key and a loop.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
nice.
yeah, I did. Let me
Yeah.
let me take a break because I gotta
Do what you gotta
fix
do.
this.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that.
No, you're-
I'll just keep talking while I send this video out. Episode 80. Go. If you haven't watched it, when this comes out, go watch it. But yeah, we're just talking about Go Band Gang. They're real good people.
Great people. Great people.
And they kept in touch with you throughout this whole thing.
Yes, sir. Especially my boy Key. You know, he's been there the whole time. A lot of people were, I mean, like I said, not the people that I thought would be there, you know, but shoot, I mean, I had my wife hit up just a few people, just kind of give them information about what was happening with me and whatnot. And dude, anything that Key was able to do, he was trying to do, you know, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, not to call anybody out, but like, I'm still doing this too, sorry. But like visually, what I saw was like 806er. He was very up to date. Alpha Savage and Key, you know, they were always posting about you and doing all that. So shout out to them, man. They're good people.
Yeah, shout out Alpha Savage. That boy is cold. That's my boy right there too.
Yeah, man, I fucking love him.
Man, dude, it was actually pretty badass, man. But I'm glad I'm here right now. Like, kind of after this, while I came over here last time, it was before this, so I don't know what was gonna happen. But that concert was amazing.
Yeah, let me upload this so I can give you my full attention, and then we'll talk about the concert. I don't want to do that because that's an important thing to talk about.
Man, I'm surprised you haven't hit your 100 yet. I thought you were gonna hit your 100th episode this year.
Nah, dude, I probably could have. I posted every video I've done, but
Right.
there's probably like, nah. I hit.
Have you archived a lot? Like,
Yeah, I have them all on a hard drive. I haven't deleted any of them. But
that's badass.
I think I did around 70 in a whole year. So
Wow.
I mean,
It's pretty badass too.
yeah. So now it'll probably be. I'm trying to do at least 200 by the end of by this time next year. So
Oh shit.
that's the goal. So
Man.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. At least 150, 200 would be pretty awesome.
Man. Then you get out there with Joe Rogan and whatnot. This dude has a shitload, man. That's like 10 years worth of work.
Yeah. So
Can you imagine that though? Getting 10 years down the road and still doing this and still having that ambition for it, you know?
I hope to be doing this for 10 years, man. For even more.
As long as
That'd
you
be
can see
amazing.
yourself doing it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I envision it. I'm gonna put it out there.
Yes, sir. Do that, man. I see you striving really well with this. I mean, you've been doing it badass so far. You're still the best that I think is doing this around
Thank you,
here.
sir. Appreciate
sir.
that a lot.
Yes, sir.
Here, I gotta get this out. Hold on.
No, you've been doing this, bro.
Yeah. Julian, this is your time to shine.
I'm not that long.
Not that long?
Not that long.
No shit.
Just a couple of weeks, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
How do you like it?
I enjoy it. I like to hear everybody's perspective and their point of view.
Yeah. How many episodes have you been covering so far?
I think this is like the fifth one.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Were you here for Country De La Rosa?
Nah. Because his brother helps when he's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yes,
That's
sir.
badass. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I just need to post this to Facebook, and then I'll be back. Yeah, I try to get my paws on Julian when I can. So now I'm doing these on Thursday because I forgot like he can do these Thursday. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll be busy Saturday, so
Right.
you do you fuck with the Toxic Twins? What are they called? You know what I'm talking about?
Toxic Twins.
The
No,
twins,
I haven't
the
heard of
Sad
them.
Trap dudes.
Mm-mm.
Supposed to be doing with them tomorrow, so
Yeah? Huh.
they got a sad trap. That's what it's called, sad trap. I don't know.
Right.
Like a little Pete vibe, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
wanna disrespect them. I don't know.
Yeah, I always reference to Lil Peep when I hear some people like that. But there's so many artists here, man.
It really is. I'm so
That's a
glad
lot.
to keep meeting them and keep talking to them.
Yes, sir. It's not gonna end, bro. It's just like every couple of months there's somebody new in the game. You know, it's like
It's and for you, is that like a challenge? You think? Or
nah, not ever. You know,
It's
because I mean,
encouraging.
yeah, it's somewhat like I love to see what these people got. You know, because
Nah.
it only feeds my knowledge and it makes me want to go harder too. You know, because
Yeah, because I see like there's more podcasters that I didn't know about, and I'm like,
it's wild, right?
I've changed my mindset because it used to be like fuck them, but now it's like, you know what? That's cool. We can all feed off of it. There's enough to go around.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
then part of me is like, let's see who's the best.
yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
gonna say I am, but if you're,
Shit, best one I've came across.
you know,
Yes, sir.
you got to start somewhere. So
Yes, sir.
I'm coming for anybody. No, I'm just kidding. But if you want to come on and you have a podcast, fucking be my guest. I'd love to have it. It'd be fucking cool.
badass.
Yeah, so- I was gonna say this before I forget. A thing about like I said it in the intro to their podcast, Go Bang Gang. Even you, honestly, especially in your situation, like you guys, and I've been around it, and I had to like weed out my friends who I'm cool with them, and we could still be friends. I don't, and you know, whatever. I'm not like calling anybody out, but their mindset was like it's fucked up, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna get at is like you, Go Band Gang, y'all never fucking complain. Y'all never. Maybe y'all do whenever I'm not around, but when I'm around, you were a little late today. But y'all always show up. You always. It's almost like you're ready to go. You're professional. Y'all make it happen. We're all in different lanes. We're all grinding and trying to be big.
Yes, sir.
But we're all like, but y'all are on different waves. That was my point. But y'all somehow are making it happen.
Right.
Or figuring it out. You were in fucking jail and you're still like, drop my song while I'm here. You're figuring it out.
Yes, sir.
And I fucking like that. I don't. Again, this is why I don't hang out with the people I used to, because it's too much chitter chatter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's like, I don't like that. Either you figure it out and you make it happen, or you fucking don't. And you shut the fuck up and you keep crying and you stay where you're at, because that's lame. That's over with. 2020 and 2019, that's over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That mentality. I don't know if you've seen if what I put on my story was, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
Yes, sir.
He's like, you want to know why your life's fucked up? It's because you hang around fucking bums. And
Yes, sir.
I've been watching that video so much. It's who you're around. And I like, especially like I said, like Key and all them, they make it happen. I haven't been around you because of certain situations, but you make it happen. And I fucking just wanted to say, man, you're doing it. Keep going, dog. You gotta keep going.
I'm just trying, man. That's all I'm doing,
I was like, what the fuck are you grabbing down there?
Water for the people who need to know.
You scared me. I didn't know what you were grabbing. You too, Julian. You never complain whenever I ask you to come on. Thank you, sir. You make it happen.
Of course, man.
We're gonna get a laptop in here soon so we can fucking have shit on the screen. We're gonna keep it going.
It's badass, man. It's coming together. It definitely is.
Tell
Especially
me about your 806 show. My bad.
Okay, yeah. So, I'm glad I'm here after that, Dude, we had a great turnout, a very, very great turnout. I got to meet a lot of great artists for the first time, like, in person, I've been talking to a lot of these people all year long, like Alpha Savage.
I forgot he was there, huh?
Yeah, I think he was the first one to perform, if not second one to perform, and he killed it. He was so nervous, that was his first concert ever.
Yeah.
And he was kind of worried, and he does a lot of freestyling. So whenever he shows up on the stage, you guys kind of remember everything that he's been freestyling, and that right there is pretty hard to do. But people like Lil Wayne and whatnot do it, So I knew it wasn't impossible. I was hoping that he would deliver it right. And there's some people there that they thought that dude was one of the coldest dudes there. Yeah, he just gave that energy. Everything he says is just, it's perfect. He got perfect timing with a lot of the stuff that he does, and you could tell he got so much heart. And so it was cool to see a person like that get their chance to shine. A lot of other people, it was like their first or second time performing and whatnot, and it was cool to see all those people go out and do their thing. Because me too, I was very, very nervous. I've had a lot of opportunities in 2020 to perform and put on a good show and whatnot. And it's like every time I went to go to perform, something happened. My first concert, I got foam in my eyes, so I couldn't see the crowd, and I'm all
And he's
on
already
stage.
a little bit blind.
Yeah, and I'm on stage like trying to rap my songs and whatnot with my eyes like closed and whatnot, So for my first time ever going up on stage, it was not the best for me. It didn't break me out in a great way, So I was just like,
this one?
no, this is like
I think it was March or April.
yeah, sometime around then. Yeah.
But this year was your first time going on?
This year, yeah. That was my first concert that I ever had. It was like in March or something like that.
That was one I'm gonna put out there. I'm gonna try to put a band together and get on stage too, because that seems like a whole lot of fun.
Dude, it's
and
badass.
I've been practicing a lot on my guitar, so look out for that too.
The
Dude,
adrenaline
it's
is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think after March, I got another opportunity to go on
I
again.
don't want that to fall on you, so I don't know if you should be leaning it like.
Should I come closer?
Yeah, right there would be good.
Okay,
Because I don't want it to fall down. Sorry.
But I think I was gonna perform right after that for Stranger Music.
Yeah.
DLG, he got me on that lineup and whatnot, and I think I paid $150 for that. And COVID came through, so I missed out on that. I didn't get to perform. And I think the next one after that was like in April or something, right? That was like in April that I was gonna open up for Strange Music. Didn't get that opportunity because of COVID. Then May came around and I was gonna perform for this graduation, and that's where I officially met Edward. I've been talking to him for months, and he ends up driving over there to my hometown to go perform for this graduation as well. I'm like, yo, I got some time and whatnot. You come out and do your thing, and we'll officially meet. He was so happy about it. And he ends up showing up. He's ready. He's like as ready as he could possibly be. I'm there nervous, like, fuck, man. I haven't performed like that. And like, I'm still just barely figuring out how like much he was into all of this music and whatnot. And like a year ago, he was already on stage performing and whatnot, you know, so he's been doing this. And he ended up showing up that night and showing out, you know. He ends up performing for all these like high school graduates and some older folks and whatnot. There's even younger folks there. It's like a mix of all ages. Everybody's there. It was actually a pretty huge party too. And everybody's kind of vibing to him and whatnot. And then he's over with his set time, and then it's time for me to go up, and I'm like, oh fuck, all right, let's go. So I grab a cooler, drag it all the way over there towards where I'm at, step on the cooler.
Packed. It was so packed in there.
Very packed. You could barely move around in there. Everybody's like, and it's a huge place, and everybody's like close together, like COVID what? Yeah, COVID who, you know. But it was wild. Okay, so I get up on this cooler, and I got my girl, I got my sister, her dude there. My cousin just flew out from Louisville, Kentucky and whatnot. He's there too. Yeah, shout out Carlito. And then some other people that I knew were there, you know. So it was gonna be like a good homecoming for me, you know. It was the first time I ever got to perform there in La Mesa, so I was like, this is gonna be pretty badass, you know. And so as soon as I get up on the cooler, I start grabbing my mic. I started like mic checking the mic, and then as soon as I'm mic checking it, they're like, yo, cops, run. Everybody, I just see everybody dip and scatter like roaches. I'm like, yo, what? And I think did I pay like 150 for that one? I paid 150. No, I think I paid like 75 or 100. I don't, it wasn't too expensive, but it was kind of expensive. And I did get my money back for that one. That was the only concert I've ever been refunded off of. And I've lost out a lot of money this whole year off of concerts that I didn't even get to perform at. You know?
That sucks.
Yeah, man. So we end up dipping. I grab my girl's hand and we start dipping towards the alley. And as soon as we get out there, that's the last time I see Edward. Edward's got his girl in his hand, and they just dip out the alley. They go one way, and we see cops coming down from that way, and they're already at the end of the alley. They're just already dipping, like getting to the car.
Like we're 17 or 16.
Have you run from the cops?
No, I haven't.
Damn,
No.
I remember being that young, like 16, 17, 18, running from the cops.
Okay, see,
It's the most fun.
I've had fun. I've had times like that, you know.
It used to be fun.
Now it's like, well, we ain't kids no more, you know. Like, it didn't even dawn in my head, like, yo, we can be here, you know. Like, we can even have alcohol in our hand. Like, we're not driving or nothing. Like, we're good, you know. Like, I don't know why we ran. Yeah, we're over the age, you know. Like, so I'm just kind of tripping out. Like, why are we here? Like, running, you know.
Yeah.
So we go back inside. Everybody else is like, all the adults are in there still just chilling and shit. They're like, why'd you run? Like, oh shit, I just thought it was like what we had to do, you know. I got caught up in the moment. I got my girl's hand. She's like, what the fuck? Like, we just did, you know. And so after that time, man, I think the next performance I had was Houston.
Yeah, we were supposed to go.
Yeah, Houston was the next one, and that was gonna be August 29th. And yeah, we lost my boy that same day, and so that didn't happen. And
Came straight home that day.
yeah, as soon as we found my boy, we ended up packing up everything, getting everything to go, threw everything in the car, and just made a whole silent trip. Me and Jerem all the way back from Houston and whatnot. And that was kind of hard, man. I think right after that, I came home like torn up. You know, I was really, really heartbroken.
Yeah.
I got my kids. I cried to my daughter and whatnot. Like, I just held them in my hands, you know, so tight, because like, my boy's not coming back home to his kids, you know. My daughter and his daughter are the same age. They just became best friends and whatnot, like literally a couple months prior to that. And so it was kind of hard. And then I think it was just trying to get everything going for the rest of the year. I ended up trying to put something together, and then it came to this 806 versus everybody. And dude, I didn't know how badass it was gonna be. Like, I came up here the night before to your place. Mm-hmm. We talked for a little bit and whatnot, and I was so excited. I just got the shirts, you know. I came through with the box of shirts. These shirts right here, had to replug them, you know, because
I remember that. Yeah, you had the box with you.
Yeah, I had the box, you know, and I was so happy about it, man. I was so happy about everything. It was just, you know, something was still eating at my heart. It's like, I don't got nobody to enjoy this with, you know, like. I always got my wife. My wife still like.
But see, even at that, like, I wasn't at the concert. I was watching it on the live.
Yeah. So just being all alone, going through that, I was kind of just, you know, going through the motions, you know. But putting on that concert, it was kind of like a turnaround for me. I saw that this could happen. You know, I did this by myself. With help, of course, you know, like, not to say I truly did it by myself, but I didn't do it with like a whole bunch of like managers or promoters and whatnot. It was literally some people that were cool with each other. We've kind of threw around ideas off of each other, which is really me and Key. That dude, that's really where I saw how genuine this guy was. You know,
He's awesome.
Yeah, very, very great dude. And I've always caught that vibe that he was just a real cool dude. But you know how some people just they're real cool people until you really get to know them, and they're not that, you know. Nah, Key was very, very, very genuine. Just supported everything that I was doing and whatnot. We didn't all agree on the 806 versus everybody name. I was the only one who saw that through, you know. I was just like, yeah, it could have been something else. I don't know what it could have been, but people were just like, that's not the move, bro. Like, I don't think we should do 806 versus everybody. And I was like,
I like it. It's a cool name.
I think it's pretty badass, man. Especially once it came to life. And
shout out to Choppa.
Yeah, shout out to Choppa. Yeah, did you? Oh, dude, he welcomed me back home. He's like, it's time to get going. It's time to work. It's like, yes, sir, it is.
He told me it's like 2021. I'm gonna make changes. I'm like, man, make changes right now, dog. Don't worry about 2021.
Yes, sir.
But if that's what it takes, then, you know, all power to you. But Choppa's my boy, so I can tell him those things.
Great dude though. Like, I didn't know too much about him. You kind of told me about him on this last podcast. We talked about him.
I can't believe you remember what we talked about. I don't remember shit.
Barely. It's just little bits and pieces.
I don't even remember the conversation.
Man, like that. Man, it was a great conversation though. That's why I need that video. I just need to kind of peep out what was.
I remember what was gonna happen. I was gonna edit it, and then I found out you were in jail. So I was like, I'm not even gonna edit this. I'm not gonna put it out.
Yeah.
So I'll send you all the raw unedited version of it.
Man. There's a whole lot that we were like, yo, we gotta cut out this part. We'll bleep this part. And
now that you say that, I remember it. We were like, damn, I have my work cut out for me on this one. So yeah, I'll send you all those files because I don't even. Yeah, I remember that.
It's pretty badass. Yeah, but man, dude, the concert though overall was very much a success. I went through that whole night. Like I said, I was gonna stay sober throughout the whole day. You know, just kind of got my mind right. Cause I tend to overthink a lot. You know, especially getting drunk or getting high. You know, like sometimes I feel like I'm in my zone, but I'm truly not in my zone if I don't have full control just over everything that's going through my head. You know, and that night I was just like, yo, my name's on top of that flyer, you know, so this all fails tonight. My boy Key, like everybody else, they ain't taking the rap for this. It says me right there. So
yeah,
I had to go hard, you know, and like I prayed that it did and whatnot. And shoot, dude, everybody there was just so happy. The vibe was just insane. The DJ that I had for that is AJ Lucero. He was very happy about that. What's up?
I don't know if he's. I don't know.
I think he's hit you up.
Okay. I think so. I was like, that guy might have hit me up.
Yeah.
My bad, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know who you were. Now I do. So.
But nah, he was. I don't know how I got going.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. My bad. He kind of quit hitting me up though. So he was talking like.
I was surprised he didn't have an interview already.
No, yeah, I believed him on all the things he was saying. Like he was like, you know, because I was like, we're gonna, you know, I hope this shit happens. Is what I told him. He's like, no, it's gonna happen. So like he was like, you know, taking my words and making it better, and really being positive about what he was saying. But I think he just quit hitting me up.
No shit.
I could be wrong. My bad, bro. But yeah, we had one in the works, and I forgot what happened.
Right.
There's always time, man. I'm be here for a long time, so.
Yeah, I kind of like went through your podcast that you've already been releasing within the month, which was a lot, and I was like, hold on, surely there's like one that I'm missing. Like he's got to be in there somewhere because I thought something was gonna happen with you, you know?
We can still make that happen.
Yes, sir. But yeah, so I think he hit me up like maybe the weekend before this 806 versus everybody, and he's like, yo, man, if you need anybody to like kind of be a host and like talk and get everybody in like vibing and whatnot, then I'll be that guy. Like I'm very good at what I do. I'm a people's person. I talk to people and whatnot. I was like, let me see where we're going with everything, and I'll let you know. And I kind of like slept on it, and then I kind of came back to him like, are you really confident that you can do something like this? And he's like, yeah. He's a very positive guy, you know. And he's like, the way he kind of talks to you, you can kind of already tell, like, okay, yeah, I think he can talk to these people, you know, because I'm not too, I am the talker, you know, like I can be that person that's up center stage and whatnot, but I don't know, just like, I don't know.
I want to do that at one of your shows.
That'd be pretty badass,
introduce
man.
all y'all, get on stage and talk shit. I think I can do it, but of course I'm gonna be drunk as fuck. But I think I can do it. That's what I was gonna say. I'm excited. Like this next year, shit'll be back. I'm still gonna give it a few months, but once everything's up and going, I'm gonna go to y'all shows. I'm being that bitch.
Dude, you got to,
acting
man.
ass, kicking people, and banging heads. Even though you don't bang heads in that music, I don't give a fuck. I'm being that bitch. Julian, you can be with me. So
All right.
prepare yourself. We'll sneak you in, even if you're not
All
age.
right.
How old are you, bro?
17.
No shit. That's badass. No, there was a lot of 17-year-olds performing.
Okay.
There's a few, you know?
Hey, what are we at?
Yeah, 50.
I gotta piss, if that's all right.
No, you're good.
Again, I keep fucking pausing. My bad.
Who's been one of your favorite people that you've been like hearing since you started doing this?
I forget his name. I don't know. It was just one. They were just talking about something very interesting. You know,
What's interesting to you?
about what, the podcast?
Just anything, like what kind of like, what do you do in your like day-to-day life type thing?
You know, just go to school, man.
That's
Just,
it? Like, what's your dream though?
Open my own body shop.
Really?
Yeah.
Badass.
Yes,
That's
sir.
something you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, but I also like music a lot.
Yeah.
I really want to get into music,
That's badass. What part?
like a live band.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
nice.
badass.
Yeah.
Nice. What type of genre?
I'm into a lot of things, but probably rock,
Yeah.
something like that.
That's
Like play an
badass.
instrument or
Yeah.
Can you play instruments?
Yeah, I used to play an instrument.
That's
in middle
badass.
School. I used to play the saxophone. Yeah,
Nice.
and I'm learning the guitar right now. So.
Yeah.
What's up?
Thank you, sir. Who did you say your favorite guest? Is that what he asked you?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's got a. I forget
Hey,
his
was it
name.
the psychologist?
That guy had a lot of things to say.
Yeah, I mean,
had a psychologist
yeah,
on here?
that'll be coming out soon. Shout out to Josh Brown, my boy.
Wow.
cool.
Josh Brown.
Yeah. But who'd you say?
I forgot his name. I don't remember his name.
Country?
No.
Will? No, you weren't here for that one.
No, I wasn't in. I don't
I
remember.
don't know. It's probably Keith. No, you weren't even here for that one.
No.
Who knows? Who knows?
Who's been your favorite over the year?
Everybody.
Good answer. Good answer.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Alpha Savage.
Man.
Shout out to Josh Brown. That's his name.
Josh Brown.
He's probably the most like informative person. Like he taught us shit. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like people like that.
Yeah, I mean he's a scholar. He's in school to be like to get his doctorate or some shit. I don't know.
Really?
Crazy guy.
So how are things going with you though? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's your big plans?
I don't know.
You're basically doing it, right?
Yeah, just work on myself every day. I think I'm gonna start reading books,
Right.
meditating.
Yeah, definitely do
Get my
that.
mind right to meditate.
Yes, sir.
Have
Especially,
you ever? Sorry, what were you saying?
no, especially if you're going through with this whole sober January. right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm
Great
saying.
time to do it.
I was gonna ask you, have you ever done a float tank?
A float tank. Yeah, the sensory deprivation type thing. Yeah, they got one on the north side.
No, yeah. I was gonna. You've done it?
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I was gonna. Since I'm gonna be sober, fuck it. I was gonna do one this.
That's pretty
this
badass.
next-
Yeah,
It's pretty worth it. That's what he told me.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of just you floating naked in a tank, you know.
Yeah, I know all about
a
it.
whole long time, you know. And it's just after it, you're just kind of like you get the sense of peace, you know. But while you're going through it, you're just like, damn, I'm real life in a tank.
Yeah,
And it's pretty badass though.
I'm pretty claustrophobic, so
Are you?
a little bit,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. It kind of like makes you feel like you're just kind of floating in the ocean, you know. It's pretty cool because you kind of like cut off all your senses. It's kind of makes you feel like you're not truly in a little tank. It kind of just makes you feel like you're just like literally in a whole world full of water, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
Well, I'm excited to try that out.
When are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna look into it here pretty quick, see when they're available.
Yeah.
Or I'd like to do it in January when I'm sober. So.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really like, oh, the year just because the new year is gonna change. I don't know. I just work at it every day.
Yes, sir. 100%.
I don't know. I think I do a good job of at least like practice what I like to do. So I mean, as long as I show up and do this every week, I think I'll get better. I play guitar every day, so I think I'll get better at that.
Yes, sir.
I've cut out a lot of bad things and a lot of not even like bad people, because I mean they just our shit didn't align.
Yeah.
Your mindset's don't align, so I've cut out a lot of that. It seems to be working.
Yeah.
Been good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Be going to y'all shows. Doing
Yeah.
a lot more live shows actually. Now that shit will probably be good by that time, so
I'm hoping so, man. I'm really hoping so. If everything gets kind of thrown out the way with this whole COVID and whatnot, like it's gonna open the door back to a lot of more people coming out and being active and whatnot. And these shows are kind of like our lives, like starting out, So
hell yeah.
the fact that we don't have them, like, I'm kind of glad I came into the game like hard this year, because I was able to focus a lot more on my music. Which if I would have had that whole concert experience, just like since last year type thing, like how everybody else was. I remember people performing at house parties and performing at just different little venues and whatnot, and I tripped out about that. I'm just like, damn, this is wild. Like these people are actually doing it, but I didn't get that little chance to break out into those parties and whatnot, So it had me really focusing on my music. But I felt like once I did get to have my true performance, this 806 versus everybody, after all those mishaps with all the other concerts and whatnot, this 806 versus everybody was actually the first one that I was able to do, and it was like really done the way I imagined it, But I kind of realized how much like I didn't have too much in my discography to like turn these people the fuck up, and like. Goldland Gang came through. They performed before me, and them dudes, if you've ever seen any of their concerts, like they get live and they're like a whole.
No, I didn't know that, but I'd seen them at a house show before I knew who they were.
Really,
So, yeah,
really,
like
and
a couple years ago.
yeah, and they'll have all these people rocking and whatnot, and you're just like, oh shit, these dudes actually like. The code, and it's just like it's not just one person out there doing their thing, it's a whole group of them, like 20 people deep type thing. And so I really tripped out, and man, dude, I actually just missed a performance.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good.
I was supposed to go perform in Midland.
I remember that. Yeah. I talked to Key about it. He said it was pretty good. Brandon Cole.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a badass fucking concert, and I missed out on that. I was in jail for that. That was December 5th.
By
I
a
got
week.
out. Yeah, I got out literally the next week.
Yeah.
And but it was all good. You know, I'm still trying to go hard for the future and whatnot. Really going hard for the present. You know, I'm just going hard in this moment right now, and it's all leading up to these bigger events. But I'm about to put this back on the road. You know, this 806 versus everybody here pretty soon.
Also, you haven't worked out like a new date for this? Are you gonna get to working on it?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I hit up the venue, same venue that we used before, and they already got stuff going down. Like, I kind of paved the way for people to start doing live stream concerts, you know?
Nice.
I'm the first one to ever do that in Lubbock, Texas. So,
Nice.
yeah, so right after that, I'm getting out of jail, and I'm like, oh, shit, y'all still holding concerts and whatnot? Like, I thought y'all was shutting down because of COVID, and they're like, yeah, but we're doing live stream events now. I'm like, okay, I see y'all, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty
But
cool.
it's pretty badass, man. It's just, I saw the vision. I knew it would take off, you know, and so I did it, and people saw the success of it, you know? And I feel like it's just a lot of these people who've been wanting something like this to happen is kind of open the door, like, yo, we could do it this way, you know? We can still make some stuff happen. We just got to live stream it, you know, not invite as many people, abide by regulations and whatnot, and we're good, you know? But sorry, I'm waiting for everything to truly kind of come back. You know, I don't want it to be like, I don't want to be risking anybody's lives and whatnot. I know people think like that, you know. So with the COVID and whatnot, I'm trying to just chill. I'm still trying to get in the groove of everything that I truly want to do. I still got a lot that I want to do. I've been writing on new music and whatnot, you know. So I'm trying to get a whole couple of songs thrown out with the music video, like literally before this year is over, you know. So
Damn.
yeah, and we're like on December 17th, you know, so I don't got too much time to go, you know. So every day it's just wake up and go harder than you did yesterday, you know. And right now I don't got no time for any other people right now, you know. Like, I'm not really too much socializing with everybody else, you know. Everything that I'm doing right now is just me and my wife, asking her if this is the right move I should be making, and just going with my intuition, you know. It's never led me wrong before. So just getting this all together now.
Did you know Cade had brain surgery?
Cade? Conway?
Yeah. Media?
He had brain surgery?
Yeah, because you were talking about music videos, so I thought about him. He had brain surgery.
What?
Yeah, because I was trying to fill up December, and I hit him up, and he was like, bro, I'm about to have brain surgery. He had like a...
What?
I could be wrong. No, I know he had brain surgery, but I don't know what it was, but I think it was to remove a cyst from his brain.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
No, I didn't know that. I hit him up as soon as I got out. I was like...
Yeah, I think he's all good now. I mean, he's out in San Antonio, or last time I seen him.
Yeah, I just saw him in San Antonio. That's wild.
Yeah, dude. I forgot, like, that happened a couple weeks or whatever. But yeah, he's all good now.
Wow, you could just bounce back from brain surgery like that.
Yes, dude.
Wow.
Fucking nuts in that.
Yeah, that's really wild. Yeah, I just hit him up like I think this past week, and I was like, "Yo, man, I'm out. I'm ready to get everything back going." And he was like, "Let me know. Like, as soon as you're ready, I'm ready."
Yeah,
So,
I didn't know if he was making videos or whatever.
I guess so. I think he's still gonna be dropping some stuff like here pretty soon. So that's why I'm ready, man. I'm hungry. I'm ready to start eating well, you know, and it's just bringing all this stuff to fruition, you know. It's like bringing it to reality, and dude, I have a lot in my mind. I have a lot, and I'm more now able to execute it more well, you know, because I don't got too much distractions. I kind of cut people out the way who shouldn't be in my life, you know. I cut off certain like habits and whatnot that don't really suit me right now at this time, you know. I like smoking and whatnot. That's probably my favorite thing to do is just recreational, just smoking, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too much of a drinker. I do go out and drink. Like, I'm not a drinker in the sense that I like to have a beer, just taste beer, taste alcohol, just taste it, you know. If I'm drinking, I'm going to get messed up. That's why I don't like to drink, you know. So, leaving everything behind, you know, it's kind of just... for whatever reason, it's just making me go hard every day, you know? It's like, I got to fill up my time with something,
Hell
you know? And it's like, well, what do? You can't crack open a beer. You can't just go and smoke, you know, which would usually kill a couple hours, you know? Now you got a couple more hours free, you know? So what are you going to do, you know? Like, right now I'm catching up on little episodes and whatnot. Like, you know, we just barely got onto this show called Titans about like the Teen Titans. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like a live action, you know, on HBO Max. Yeah, it's pretty badass.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very badass. But I mean, I'm trying to feel a little bit of that. What I used to be doing all that time that I was doing all this other stuff. You know, I'm still trying to feel that time. You know, but I'm still trying to keep my workouts going. I got on a little good routine while I was away. You know, so coming back, I'm still trying to keep everything into perspective. You know, I'm not just trying to come out and say I'm gonna do all this types of stuff, and then like as soon as I walk through those doors, I'm just like, yeah, I'm free. Fuck, turn up. You know, like can't be doing all that shit.
That's
you know?
crazy. Yeah.
But it's been good, man. Like I'm still balancing it all. You know, I'm still like I'm not perfect. You know, so I'm not just gonna cut out everything and just be like gun hole on all this type of stuff. I'm human. You know, I still like to have fun. You know, that's why we still watch our shows and whatnot. You know, but now it's just like, all right, well, you wanna watch this show right now, or you wanna read this book right now? Because if we watch this show right now, then we're gonna read this book later. You know, like I'm still trying to get my baby knowledge. She still gives me knowledge. You know, we're still putting each other on to different types of stuff. So now it's just like, now it's a priority. Like I gotta read a book like every day. You know, like I gotta read something out of it. You know.
That's what I think I'm gonna have to do when I go sober. So.
Dude, I could recommend a whole lot of great stuff for you, man. Just some stuff that'll open your eyes a little bit more than they already are, you know, and just kind of make sure you know truly what you want, you know.
Are you working on being vegan again?
We're trying, right?
We'd like to be vegetarian.
Vegetarian?
Yeah, we're gonna try to. We try to make the transition. Especially, I'm glad I didn't do it cold. Like we started. When did we start trying to do that again?
This year?
Yeah, like October. I think it was like maybe September, October. We tried like really hard, and not that we tried. Like we were doing everything that we could, but then family events was like the one thing, you know, like you can't escape. You know,
nobody
like,
accommodates for it, you know. So it's like you eat or you don't eat.
Yeah, so
I can.
and then like being in jail, you know, you don't have that luxury that you can just
I figured
eat plant-based meals and whatnot, you know. So now we kind of let go of that for the time being, you know. But we're still not just like.
Yeah, we're not just like huge carnivores, like lots of meat, like.
Yeah, we're still not doing none of that stuff. Something about that just it disgusts me, you know.
that's what I do, man. I love meat.
Shout out to meat lovers.
Like some facts behind it, you know, that you find out, and it's hard to you eat it, but it's hard to like not know what you know it's doing to your body.
I've been cooking a lot more.
Yeah, have you? You still got your little Patreon?
I haven't even started that. So
No?
I know. Look, I have all these cameras that even fucking started it.
No shit.
No, but like eating. Cooking is. I'll never stop eating meat. I can't.
Why
I
though?
fucking love.
Well, there's
eating
a
meat.
movie on Netflix. It's What the Health. It's really good.
So, I just think like if you eliminate eating processed meat, you know, you'll be alright, because that's
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
horrible for you. But I've been cooking a lot more, so I have been eating a lot more vegetables, and I won't eat fruit.
Why?
I don't know, bro. I just can't.
What?
I'm not one of those people who can just fucking enjoy eating fruit just because I'm eating. You know what I'm
Oh, that's
saying?
me, bro.
No, see, we're different. Like when you eat fruit, I'm eating a fucking leftover meat. You know, so I don't like eat fruits.
What? That's wild.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
To each his own, yeah.
I think you can, regardless of what, you can just clean it up however you eat it.
Right.
Vegetarian, vegan, just clean it up. you
Yes,
know?
sir.
I need to work on my portions because I eat like a fucking shit ton of food all at once. So
Yes,
oh,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Just being conscious, I guess.
Yeah, just staying conscious, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it's all about, you know.
I love sweets, but I
Yeah.
like making it. I don't eat like candy and shit like
Yeah,
processed.
yeah.
I like making my own like sweets. So I guess that's
What type
a
of
little
sweets
better.
do you make?
I like making like pies and candy. Like there's just
Okay.
different shit. I'm
You
making
make candy?
like puppy chow. I don't know like candy like in the sense of candy, but like there's this thing I'm gonna make here this weekend. Is like hardened. It's like fruit but with sugar, just hardened.
Oh, okay.
I made strawberry jam So I
Really?
can make like homemade Pop-Tarts. That was good.
Wow.
Icing, put a shit ton of icing on it. That probably fucked me up, but whatever. No, cooking's fun, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love cooking.
And now that I'm not drinking as much, I fill my time up with cooking.
Yeah.
You gotta be doing something, like you said, occupying your head.
Definitely, man.
Like I should be reading, but I'm watching cooking videos on YouTube when I'm just chilling.
Yeah. You'll notice, man. I mean, like whenever you kind of cut off other little certain stuff, you notice the time that you're really giving to all those other things, you know, like because now you'll have free time, or I don't know, just even now, like I'm trying to stay hard onto like reading the books, working out, you know, taking care of the family, doing everything else I got to do and whatnot, and then it still comes to that time like I noticed that there's still a lot more stuff that I could be cutting out to go harder with everything else positive that I'm doing, you know, like there's a lot of time in the day for somebody, you know, to really take advantage of it, you know, and go hard with everything that they want, you know, but so many distractions to keep you from that, you know, like I don't try to watch too much TV, you know, like that was one of my pet peeves. Like I'm not trying to have my kids get to that point to where like they're just fed off of TV, you know, not too much by either real life or just some positive stuff, because TV don't really have too much of the positive stuff. They're always trying to sell you something.
Hell yeah.
And my daughter, she's at that point, like she sees every commercial. She's like, I want that. Like, and it's the way you get, like if you brought up off that, you know. So now I got this idea in my mind of seeing this little badass bookshelf and whatnot filled with all types of great gems, you know, because I want to put my kids onto that. Like my daughter, she's only about to be 4, and she's not to that point where she can just go read a whole book, you know, so it's easier for her to watch something, you know, but still I don't want her to get a little bit older and that's all she's on, because I'm not worried about it neither, you know. So I want to have something in there, like corner of the living room type thing, you know, you can see it, go pick out a good book, and they're always a great read, you know, because I don't put nothing up there that I wouldn't read myself, you know. Not that I'm picky, you know, sometimes it's hard to get into something, you know. I'll pick up a book and start reading a couple pages, like, yo, that's not for me. Close it and slide it over, you know. But there's some books that
So you don't like fantasy novels or anything like that?
No, I don't like the sci-fi type things and whatnot. I can never get into them. I think the only type of books prior to me getting on just this like growth type thing, it was murder mysteries and like John Grisham and James Patterson and all that type of stuff, you know. It was some lawyer type things, you know, like some crimes and whatnot. It was stuff like that. Was just, I could see it playing out in my head, you know. But as far as it's like, I try to read some books that were just in the library, like at the places I was at just now, you know, and it was just all like sci-fi, like the craziest stuff happening that I couldn't even imagine happening, you know, like where y'all get this from? But I don't know, just something about that is just, it's not too appealing. I guess I'm like that in like watching movie wise, you know, like I won't watch something that's like far-fetched. I don't watch like Resident Evil or Lord of the Rings or Star Wars.
I love that shit. I love Star Wars.
No shit. A lot of people do. Dude, a lot of people love a lot of stuff that I'm just like, I don't know.
See, that's what I like feel my like free time is like fantasy. Like I follow them on YouTube and I watch it. I enjoy that shit. No harm. I don't think there's any. I mean, I guess you could go deep into it, but I don't. But it is.
Yeah.
You like The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Season finale's tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shit like that.
Yeah, that's cool, man. See, I wish I could have, but now see, I even got to the point where I'm like, damn, I want to watch Star Wars, you know, like I want to know what all this is about. But then you like,
There's so much you gotta go back.
yes, you just gotta go far back, and it's like, I don't like the graphics, I don't like how fake it looked, you know, like it's just, but you gotta go through it, you know.
I guess I just like the aspect of like somebody created this with their mind. Like they created this whole fucking world.
Yeah, that's pretty
crazy.
badass. Yes, I really respect it. You know, I give credit where credit's due, but
I'm like the sci-fi in our relationship.
yeah, she can watch all that stuff. I'm like, let's put on a comedy or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I like comedies too. I like it all. So
yeah. I'm more of a based on a true story type of guy. There's something about that. I don't know, but
It's good for like guys who are trying to build an empire, huh?
Yes, sir. You know, I've been reading a lot of autobiographies too, just like Jay Prince out of Houston. I was reading Gucci's. Jay Prince was one that was like, not that it opened my eyes, it's just like, I love this guy's mindset. He's based his whole life on nothing but respect, you know? And if you know who that guy is, or you even go search him up, he's like one of the sole founders of a lot of these things that are happening right now, you know. He brought up a lot of people from Houston, Texas. Had a lot of them on, like a lot of the Texas artists that we know, they were all on his label, like Zero, Pimp C, Bun B, you know,
shit.
like, yeah. And his son found Drake, you know, like before he got famous, you know. And so I was just reading a lot about a lot of different stuff in there, and just everybody had mad respect for him, and I love that, you know. So and this guy's a very serious guy. Like, you can't even be in his presence for like no longer than like 30 seconds before he just kind of decides like, oh, I'm not gonna deal with you, you know. I'm not gonna give you my energy, because
Nice.
he can just already tell, you know. Some people don't fit what you want to do, you know. And
What do they say? Like 5 seconds for first impression?
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that, you know. So
Yeah.
hey man, I give a lot more power to the people who can like tell somebody like, no, I'm not gonna be in your vicinity, you know, like,
Yeah, dude.
because they respect
No,
themselves.
that's what I was gonna say. I've learned probably more this month more than any time. It's like if you respect yourself and you know yourself, you can do those things. You're like,
Yes,
I don't want
sir.
to deal with you. And now you can be an asshole about it,
Yeah.
or you can be like, I'm not gonna deal with you because you're gonna waste my fucking time because you're clearly not on my level.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
I'm not saying I'm on the highest fucking level, but Jesus Christ, if you're coming over here to fucking have a party and be unprofessional, I don't want to fucking deal with you. That's just
Yes,
the
sir.
truth.
Have you had people like that just
Yeah,
come
that's
through
what
like
I'm
this
saying.
is a
This
whole
is-
party?
That's why I'm saying this.
Man.
And it's crazy because I have a lot of people who come over here like that know me prior to me doing this. So I
Right,
think they
right.
think it's like, oh, it's all good. And I'm like, no, dude, this is
It's still business.
this
yeah.
is business, and this is
Yeah.
like I'm trying to make this the legit thing. I can't have you back there with your boys just. So I've had run-ins with people who come here uninvited, and then they get mad at me because I tell them to leave. Like, okay,
How do they show up uninvited though? Like,
it's,
they just
You
know
don't
you're
have-
doing this. And,
It's just like-
a video.
it's just
Yeah.
like people don't have respect, and I take it like serious. Like I'm not gonna lie, I had to check his brother. I'm like, dude, don't bring people. Like, I love Juan. Juan's my boy. He's he's one of the bestest humans alive. I was like, Juan, you can't bring people over here no more like that. Like, tell me if you're gonna do it.
yeah.
And he understood it. He's like, all right, it's all
Yeah.
good. And then I had like another friend bring other guys over here. He ghosted me, and then he came over here like it was nothing.
No shit.
I was like, and so I put on Instagram, like, if you're gonna come over here, at least have like some sort of respect to text me or ask me to come over.
Yeah.
If you're not on the show, and I was
Yeah.
like, if you're coming on the show, be sure and let me know who you're bringing.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And then
sir.
you gotta. I respect myself, and I respect this.
Yes, sir. 100%.
So I can be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I don't want people here no more like that. It just became a party, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, man,
It's
definitely.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you would like to take this serious, man, and
Oh, I do. So-
yeah, so a lot of people look at you, and the more you grow over time, they're just gonna see like how you truly are, you know, and like it plays a big part, man. Just like who you're messing with and who you choose
It's like
to let be
it's like
around and
my ex
whatnot.
said. They're like they're just boys. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Like, it's no disrespect to them, but they're playing on a boy level.
Yes, sir.
That's not
100%.
that's not what you're on anymore, right?
Yes,
you're not on
sir.
that shit no
Not
more.
at
I'm
all.
not.
Nah, man, like
I
she
don't
was
deal with
just
that
saying.
childish shit no more, dude.
When I shot my music video and shit, like I had some people come up that I know from my past, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like, and they're used to seeing me like, oh, bro, let's get turned up, you know. I'm always a turned up type of guy, you know, but now I'm actually conducting business, you know. I'm recording the whole music video where I gotta come off professional, you know, because that's the
Hell
only way
yeah.
I see myself as professional. So if I'm over here like talking about myself in a professional manner, but I don't carry myself like that when I'm actually doing something on video and whatnot, I look like a fool, and I'm just like, I'm not really who I say I am, you know. So I ended up shooting my music video. I'm on the top of the parking garage and shit. And I think I pulled the Porsche in the corner and shit, and I opened all the doors and shit, and then I opened the trunk, you know, so we could get a good little view. Well, I see some people come from across the parking garage like, yo, what are you doing, bro? And I'm like, oh shit, like it is always good to see some old friends and shit, you know, but I'm like, damn, what's up? Dap him up real quick, and I'm like, well, hey, hold on, bro. I gotta get back over here. I'm still doing something right now. You know, I'll chop it up with you afterwards. And they're like, shit, well, can we be in it? You know, like they're all happy and shit. And I'm like, nah, bro. I mean, I kind of just, this is the last scene. I've done this whole video, you know, by myself and whatnot. And so, I mean, I gotta kind of finish off the video by myself, you know. And they're like, kind of looking at me like,
yeah, they're like, how dare you?
yeah, they're like, oh, all right, yeah, I feel you. And them dudes didn't even, they didn't chop it up with me the whole rest of the time.
I think it takes some balls to say no.
It really does, man. Because, I mean, these people don't want to hear that.
And then I learned, like how you react to no says a lot about you too.
Yeah.
Sir.
Because
Yes, sir.
when I told that guy to leave, he was like, he was throwing a fit. I'm like, first of all, if I had a gun, I could kill you and you wouldn't. I wouldn't be in trouble.
Yeah.
You're fucking trespassing in my house.
Yes, sir.
And I'm asking you to leave, and you said no.
Yes, sir.
If I was some crazy dude, I could have shot you.
He said no?
Yeah, he's like, no. He's like pushing on me right here. And I'm like,
What the fuck?
And then he's getting loud. I'm like, dude. And I don't want any confrontation. I don't want no trouble.
Yeah.
But he started getting loud. I'm like, because I told him no. And his fragile little ego or whatever, his little, whatever little like front he built up, I guess nobody's ever told him no.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, no. You
Yeah.
don't have no respect for me. What the fuck, dude?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And,
sir.
and it's interesting when you tell people no how they act.
Yeah, man. I mean,
They can't take it.
Yeah, a lot of people can't, you know. They're just,
like-
they're so used to always being able to like be right there and do whatever they want, you know. But shit, dude, when it comes to this business, when it comes to your business, shit,
Yeah.
dude, you got the right.
It comes to yourself, your business, how you
sir.
want to be. Like you say, you want to be professional. And
Yeah,
at some
man.
point, you got to be good at. You got to have good business because you don't want to fuck up good business.
Yeah, your business is
Professionalism.
everything, man.
Yeah, dude, and you can't make it big if you're acting like a fucking idiot.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir,
like a fucking
100%.
square.
Yeah, dude, and I'm not one of those people like even right now that I'm just starting. I'm not one of those people that has drugs in my video or guns or anything. I'm not trying to do anything to incriminate myself. I'm not on no stupid shit like that neither. So why am I gonna have it in a video that's all me, you know? And around that time, like old homeboy that I knew, he's like, he got his little homies and shit, and they're all coming around the car checking it out and shit. And there, one dude's just waving around a gun and shit. And he's just like, yo, this Porsche's badass. Just like waving around his gun. I'm like, I'm looking at his gun like, what the fuck? And then I'm looking at K Conway and I'm just like,
How does K?
man. K's is like, he's just focused on what he's doing, you know? He's like, shit. Like, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to put this guy in any type of environment that he's not comfortable in, you know. I want everybody to be comfortable, you know. So them type of people, they don't suit what I do, you know. So I was just like, yo, you can't have this guy here like that, you know. And he's just like, all right, you know. Like after I told him that he couldn't be in the music video, he's just like, they all got kind of pissed off, you know. And I was just like, I'm glad I didn't let y'all in there, you know, because I mean, I'm glad I get to tell you no and see how you react because it just shows me where you're at. Like if you don't get what you want, you're quick to dip, you know. Like say I do let you be in this music video, say I bless you with that opportunity, and then somewhere down the line, like I can't let you be in the next one or whatever, you know. I can't let you do something, and then you're just like, I've already gave you so much. Cause like I fuck with people hard, you know, and I'm so loyal. Like whenever I mess with a certain person or a certain group of people, you know, I like to keep them around, like to keep them like in the know and whatnot. So whenever I'm coming up on my success ladder, you know, I want people to be right there next to me too. And I want to give them insight about everything that I know, give them all the knowledge I know and whatnot, put them on to different stuff. And I don't want to be doing that to the wrong people. That like whenever I do tell you no, like you're just quick to go back on me. And then, oh boy, comes on Facebook and shit, like all these local rappers a week. Like, and I'm like, oh shit, like you took it like that. Okay, like I just told you, bro, like, I can't have it. I'm over here conducting business. I got to look professional. You got a whole boy. Y'all just like kind of look crazy on the cool. Like, just.
You could have killed somebody.
Yes, for real. Like, I'm not going to be any part of that, you know? Like, that's why I left that life a long time ago. I'm not in that in any type of way, shape, or form right now, you know? And I'm just. People look goofy, bro. Like, they real life look goofy. I wish they could see themselves in eyes like mine or just any normal person's eyes. Like, dude, why are you carrying a gun out here on the parking garage? Like, we're at a campus, you know, like, there's nobody out here gonna try to test you, like, or I don't know what you're attracting to yourself in your life, but damn, I don't want to be a part of that, because
no.
I can go anywhere and not have to have a gun by my side, you know. And I just know, I feel it in my heart, you know, like, I'll always catch intuition where I shouldn't be and where I should be, you know. And dude, I've never been in a situation to where I was like, oh shit, I need a gun, you know, like, never, you know. So I don't know how people are or how they're raised, you know, type shit, but I was kind of raised in the same trenches, you know. And for me not to feel the need to have the gun like that the way they do, like, I just feel like they're just on a whole lower level, you know. I'm not on that. And I could have been the type of person, you know. I could be the type of person that
I'm pro gun like that, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I respect, but I think that just, to me, like, it just boils down to respect. You know,
Yes,
you
sir.
don't respect nobody. You pull out a gun like that.
yes, sir.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's really stupid in that person's whole aspect. You know, like, them as a person to anybody on the outside looking in, you know, you look crazy. And I don't know. I just all that, like, goes into, like, just people nonchalantly, like, using drugs and whatnot and advocating it, and same with alcohol and whatnot. You know, that's why.
Sorry. I do that.
But I mean, it's a good time, man. But I mean, like, I'm trying to go to the next level. You know, I'm still trying to take it there. Like, I had people getting pissed off at me for the first interview. You know,
I
like,
remember you telling me that.
yeah, because I'm like, I'm supposed to be, like, portraying a true image, you know, and, like, and the true image is me just being myself, you know. That's why I did have a couple of drinks, you know. But then that second time I came through, it was just like, I don't think I was really myself, you know. Like, I just got so messed up, man. You know, I'm just like, damn, I'm going back to this interview. I ain't got my boy next to me.
Yeah, that one was an emotional one.
It really was, man. It really was.
That
It
was
was
crazy.
wild. But like I said, dude, I'm glad you didn't release that, because, man,
I would have been nuts.
I was just going through some shit, man. I'm glad I got to talk to y'all, though. Like, we had a great conversation. We laughed the whole night. We were like, we're vibing off each other. We all had something to say. Oh boy in the back had something to say, you know. Like, everybody was chilling. I forgot who that was. He's just...
Might have been your brother. I think it was his brother.
Yeah, somebody was just in the back chilling, but they had words to say too. You know, it was cool. I like that type of vibe. You know, but
Yeah, Julian doesn't talk that much.
yeah.
We gotta get him talking.
But shit, just me being doing this that I'm doing now, man. I love it. I fucking love it. I'm feeling good right now. You know, like, I'm not high right now. I'm not drunk right now.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah, it really
I
does.
remember everything we've done. So, yeah.
We're not too much just
What do we got?
rambling.
We're at 126.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Do you find yourself rambling a lot, like, just like bouncing off conversation to conversation, not truly finishing it?
Now that I've noticed, now that I'm coherent, yeah. I did that earlier because I recorded an intro for the podcast I just dropped.
Oh, okay.
It was like 3 minutes long, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I saying? I'm like, oh, shit. Do people really listen to this shit? You know? I'm like, what the fuck? No, yeah. But what I was going to say earlier is, like, you mentioned it kind of. I really do wish I could have a whole group of friends come and, you know, get big, as big as I want this to be. I hope it happens.
Yes,
It's not up to me entirely. But, like, everybody just showed who the fuck they were, and everybody's like, I just can't fuck with it. Like, I don't know.
I mean, eventually you'll find people that are obviously on that mindset as well, you know?
Yeah.
You just
I
attract it
guess.
to you more, and you find more people that way.
Well, I guess I wish I could have brought them with me. But
That's how it happens, man. There's a lot of great people that I wish I could have brought with me too, you know, but they don't really respect themselves as much as I do myself, you know, and they're just not too ambitious about the same things I am.
I guess
you know?
it's ambition. And you can't do nothing about that, huh?
Nah.
Some people don't even want it.
Nah, some people don't.
You can't be mad at them either.
Yeah, man. It's like sometimes you just want to shake them. Like, what the fuck? You want this life as much as I do?
It's crazy. Like, even though it's crazy to me, though, it's like what I've noticed is those people who are not ambitious and who don't really want to go to put in the work, they're the most talented ones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's like, oh my God.
Yes, sir.
I'd kill to have that talent. And you're over here just, Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. God will take that away from you.
Yeah, dude, I met great people that are just great at what they do. And that's why I'm like, once I find those people, I kind of make it a point like, yo, come on, like, you got stuff that you can do and like you're badass at what you do. So like go hard with it right now. And you never know. You might not have next year. You might not have next month type thing, you know? Mm-hmm. Go hard. That's why like just someone like, not to say he's unambitious, but like he's very ambitious, is Choppa. Like I was just like, yo, dude, you can do all this shit. You're badass.
Yeah, he is a badass. He just...
Yes, very badass.
I don't know. I don't know what about him. He just... You need to get your shit together, Choppa. I can tell you that because
he said it. Yeah,
you're clearly capable. We've always said it.
Yes.
And I talked to you today, and he's just, I don't know.
Man.
We got to get him out of the rut before it's too late.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's fantastic.
Dude, I see this whole 2021 year just going up for so many people, man. The ambitious ones, of course, before all these other people, you're going to see the fall off of a lot of people.
That's what I was just about to say. I think it's going to be a lot like 2020. The ones who want it are going to make it happen no matter what.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people are going to fall off.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to say, I told you so. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But no, I'm not like that. But I'm going to be like, damn, dude, you could have made it happen.
Yeah, 100%.
But you didn't. Shit, that could happen to me, but I'm gonna.
Nah, dude, I
got the vision, No.
I see stuff like what you're doing right now. You are a guy. Like every time I see you on the podcast, you're enjoying yourself. You're not making it a point like let's get fucked up and let's go and talk and blah blah blah. No, you're just. It's not something that's really brought up. It's just there. You enjoy yourself, and that's what kind of made me vibe towards you to begin with. It was just like. This guy is really chill, he's asking questions and everything is just so organic, he's not the person just like, all right, shot time or like trying to load everybody up, like it's still badass, and then I come through and I'm like seeing how it actually is and whatnot. And I'm just like, yo, okay, this is badass. I like it. But then I go to watch the video and stuff of me and I'm just like, I'm already like picky off the top, just to where I'm like, I wish I didn't say that. I wish I didn't do this. Like, I wish I would have talked about this a little longer.
I say that every day, man. That's the fun part.
Yeah. So that's why I had to give myself the opportunity. I've been seeing too many people that like I can see it in their face or I can just the way they talk and the way they're acting. Like, dude, you're high as fuck. Oh shit, you're drunk as shit.
I call it quits because Key was just fucked up.
Man.
Sometimes you have those. It was fun.
It's good. Like it's good to have those times, but this is about to be forever. This is gonna be on YouTube, and then it's just.
You're telling me, bro. I have like a whole bunch of these out. I did one. Okay, so I did one with Sweets and Loop,
right?
And his brother, and I was so drunk. I haven't posted it. I'm not gonna. I just got up and I turned off the cameras mid-podcast.
No shit. Damn.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. This gonna be up on there for a while. Now that I'm like
sober and doing this and thinking about it, I think I am gonna clean up the act a little bit. I'm not gonna get so drunk.
Cool, man.
For the sake of.
Make sober being cool again.
Yeah, I'm gonna for the sake of being more professional because I'm here speaking about it, and I want like more professional guests.
Yes, sir.
That's not to say I haven't had them, but. I want some scholars like we had.
Yeah.
Or Pete Christie. What the
That'd
fuck?
be cool,
I hit him up, man, and he said yeah, but I'm like,
that is amazing.
I can't just do it with him when I'm half-assed, like fucking drunk, so I gotta get better. I want to have some old teachers I had at Tech.
Dude, there's a lot of great people out here that are not just in the music ring, but they're on some professional stuff, and it'd be great to get into their mind, but I mean, just. That's why I don't see myself messing with all these professional producers and engineers and whatnot. If I'm over here, I'm the type of person I'll just show up all sloppy and whatnot, or I show up and then try to start a good vibe and whatnot, and then by the end of it, I'm all fucked up and it's out of there. I try to carry. Now I'm on the verge to like carry myself whole from beginning to finish, and then if I do choose to do what I do, like. Anything else recreationally, I want to use it as a celebration, not so much as a it's like a talking piece almost, you know, like. I don't know, man. I've been seeing people on here with bottles and all kinds of drinks and whatnot, and
No more. Not in January.
man, not in January, right?
We're doing it sober. We're doing it big.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I feel like you tap into a lot more of the people you want, you know.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Like
why
you said, you don't like the whole party type of thing coming
I
through.
don't
You know,
know.
this is your house. You know, you got people who live here and whatnot.
Yeah.
They don't want to be hearing all that. You
That's
know?
another thing. It's my parents' house, so
Yes,
you
sir.
fucking can't respect that, then I don't
Yes,
want to be
sir.
around you.
Yes, sir. So I mean, me talking about this and me talking about what I want, you know, I gotta follow through too. You know, so
Yeah.
I gotta.
That's a good thing about doing these. Like you listen, because like Key said he was gonna do a sober January too. So hope he sees his video where he said it, because he's a man. He's gotta be a man of his word now.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. That's what it all
forever
comes
key.
down to, man. Yeah, being a man of your word. You know, go through with what you say you're gonna do, and
Yeah.
dude, it's a beautiful life, and
Open up your eyes, people.
we ain't trying to lose it anytime soon. You know, we're trying to be here for the long haul. It's longevity right here,
Yes, sir.
and I see someone like you being far off. You know,
Yeah, we gotta build the foundations.
yes, sir, and it's already getting built. You know, like
Yeah, for sure.
dude, from what I've seen from your beginning podcast to where we're at right now.
Yeah.
The evolution is crazy. I don't think even you might have saw that you're doing all this right here with everything like from your first podcast, you know, like maybe you could have, because that's always been your vision, but
it was always the
dude,
vision.
it's came up beautifully.
Yeah,
Now,
thank you.
now
Appreciate
who's to say like you can't be in a whole like 2-story suite, you know, like you got people on the bottom feeding you some information, and then it comes back up to you're on the 2-story type of a little suite. You got your whole little room going on and whatnot. It
I
looks
got
all
some
badass.
ideas in my head about that.
You know, like it can only get bigger though, as professional as you take it. You know, and
Yeah,
you're gonna one day be out of this garage. You're gonna be in an actual commercial little suite. You know,
Yeah, that's the next step, but I don't know how far that is away.
shoot, dude, it could
You
be
guys-
as close
you
as you want it.
Yeah.
You know, it's all up to you, dude.
Yeah.
How bad do you want this?
Eventually, it's gonna have to be that way. I think it'll be big enough to do that.
Yeah,
But for now, this is free.
yeah, definitely,
This shit has
definitely.
been a lot of work. It's been all year working for all this. So.
Man, it's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
people like you inspire me to keep on going hard
Thank
with
you.
what I do too.
Same,
You know,
Same for you, man. I told you, man. You don't complain. You
Yes,
make it
sir.
happen.
yes, sir.
It's crazy.
Got to.
And if you're not making it happen, well, keep your mouth shut out there, people.
Yes, sir.
Vahrii, I think this is a good pointing to end.
Yes, sir.
It's getting a little late. We got to get young Julian to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
You got any final words for the people? If you want to
Shoot,
come back on soon, we'll have you back on gladly in 2021. Whenever you're ready in 2021. It's up to you, bro.
Yeah. No,
I'm always here every weekend, so.
shoot, I hope everybody keeps on prospering the way they should. And this life is beautiful, so live it right. And we'll see who's here a year from now. No,
That's what I'm saying.
yes, sir.
Because you're.
You want to say anything?
Always stay positive. Always know there's always better, and
And
strive for it.
thank you for being here. It's
Yeah.
fun. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Sweet.
You're welcome.
Well, next time, I hope you're back. Julian,
What's up?
thank you for being here. You got
Of
anything
course.
else to say, sir?
You know, just keep your head up.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Yes, sir.
Did you have a good semester at school?
Yeah. Passing all the classes, you know.
Great again.
Senior.
There you go. His
Nice.
last semester's coming up.
Man,
Thank you, guys. We'll see y'all next time.
thank you.